Hi, I'm Eric D'Amato.
And I'm a goblin. And I'm going up against the Martians. Martians versus goblins. Goons versus the crooks. And welcome back to Mindbreakers.
Today we're doing something we haven't looked at in a while.
We're showing that mobs people.
We're doing
goblins.
We're doing both an animated movie and a children's film.
Indeed.
Which is going to be refreshing after all the excessive fucking everything we've been watching for a while.
Yeah, the last couple of movies that we've been watching were not entirely children-friendly.
Okay, I guess Dragonheart 4 was...
That was the closest thing to children.
But I would not subject a child to something that's stupid.
Yeah, aside from, like, the Christmas, but whatever.
But we also watched Elves.
Yeah, that was not for children in the slightest.
We're watching...
That was for adult children.
The Princess and the Goblin from 1991.
Mm-hmm.
The story...
I don't know what to think about this one so far.
The story is about the adventurous Princess Irene. The princess is off playing in the woods when she is attacked by goblins' pets.
Oh, good. Is she going to get raped by any of them?
She is saved by a mining young warrior boy named Curdy.
Yep.
They quickly become friends and get into a lot of trouble. The goblins attack and Irene must rely on her own magic to save Curdy and in turn the entire kingdom.
Oh, somebody's gonna get hurt. We in big trouble now.
I borrowed this once from Blockbuster.
Really?
On the VHS.
That was way back when, huh?
It's got a pretty cool cover.
Came out in 91.
Goblins.
Okay.
An enchanting princess, an outrageous goblin. That's not the word you want.
A bunch of outrageous goblins.
A magical adventure for the entire family.
Apparently. There's one with like a bunch of fucking lipstick on its face.
Yeah, that's the queen.
It's wearing it's whore makeup. Put your whore makeup on, you whore. Looks like Peter Griffin in that one episode. After he gets his butthole fingered by the doctor. He gets his prostate checked.
So, let's watch this.
I'm scared.
Expectations?
Terrified.
Excellent.
Fucking awfully terrified.
For a 1991 children's animated film.
Oh, yeah. I have the right to be afraid, especially after
yeah.
all the things that we've been watching.
Oh, big time.
I'm pissing under.
John, you said big doodoo now. You said big doodoo this time.
Big pee-pee mode. Engaged. I gotta have big pee-pee mode on while watching this.
This is a children's movie. You're not allowed to use that ability.
Big pee-pee!
The king's arrived! It's the king! It's the king! It's the king!
In a time long ago, in a place beyond your dreams,
Father!
lived the beloved daughter of a noble king. The sun beamed bright on this happy land until they discovered that something lurked down below.
Goblins?
Everyone knows about the goblins and their pets.
We should take revenge!
They're evil. If they want something, nothing will stop them.
It'll take more than a few goblins to make me frightened.
Now, this brave and beautiful princess
You didn't tell me you were a princess.
You didn't ask.
has met a boy who knows the goblin's secrets.
There's one thing they can't stand. It's a song, see?
And together, they'll share a remarkable underworld adventure.
Get him!
Am I in trouble, Grandmother?
I fear you soon will be, my child.
Get back!
They'll battle a perfectly pompous prince.
I want to have them eating the dirt from under my fingernails!
His royally ridiculous mother.
Oh, what a malicious little majesty he is.
And their outrageous army of monstrous misfits.
Stamp on their feet! Stamp on their feet! That's the only place you can hurt them.
Father, we're in great danger.
Double the guard!
Those goblins aren't so bad if you know how to deal with them.
From the classic fairy tale that's delighted children for over 100 years,
We haven't finished with you yet!
it's The Princess and the Goblin. Coming soon to theaters everywhere.
So there's a cat named Turnip.
Don't you looty me!
Don't you looty me now! Put that back in your pocket where you got the other looties now. Mama Lootie is gonna fucking beat your ass.
Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad.
She should actually be saying that. I feel like that's super fitting for her.
Yeah.
She would boochie somebody's ass real hard.
Real fucking hard, man.
Yeah. This little princess has some shit coming to her. So
we open with
starts
narration.
off with her.
Narration first.
Yeah, a bunch of narration about just fucking world building, I guess. Yeah. I don't fucking know. What was it exactly about? Like, you probably know.
I don't know, something about goblins.
About goblins?
I'm assuming.
Fucking the fact that they live underground and they've been trying to protect their one weakness, that is their toes, for generations.
Well, we haven't heard about the goblins, but just the kingdom almost got killed by goblins.
Kingdom was almost overrun by goblins this one time, and the king looks like Gimli, I guess. He's got a beautiful fucking beard.
In a hole in the ground, there lived a goblin.
I'm fucking honking outside. Hey! Steal it or leave it alone, fucktards! Seriously!
Yeah, I think they stole it.
Yeah, I think it's gone now.
Alright, cool.
Okay. But yeah, Gimli runs the fucking kingdom. His daughter's a weirdo.
Yeah.
There's a cat named Turnip.
And her nanny who falls asleep all the time and is an alcoholic called Ludi.
Yeah, she's great.
She's not, in fact, Jamaican, but we decided she should be Jamaican.
She should have been! She seriously should have been. Like, she's got the fucking cadence. Like, she's so got, like, the... Like,
don't you looty me. I mean, she says, don't you looty me, but we decided it needs to be in...
don't you looty me now.
Don't you looty me.
It's like, but looty, don't you looty me.
You listen to me there, child.
You respect me there, girl.
You listen to me, child.
Otherwise, I grab the piece and I bombo clat your mayux. Rascal.
And of course,
you gotta get that in there. Ras.
So they're fucking around, and then she gets lost in the forest and gets attacked by
a bunch of
weird,
fucking dark,
like it tries to replicate
berserk-esque creatures.
Well, it tries to replicate the that scene from Snow White where she's in the woods and it's all scary, but it doesn't do it quite as well because.
Well, like in that, it was like a bunch of red eyes, kind of like
following her. Yeah, well, they weren't following her, but she was seeing it.
Yeah. But like they were around her, like surrounding her with like fucking dark presence and shit. But in this, it's just literally you see a whole bunch of weird looking creatures. One of which is a fucking crab frog.
We like
that's frog. Right. I said fucking crab frog. Like what am I watching? What am I on? Like did I take a hit of ketamine for breakfast this morning?
Yes,
like,
of course you did.
What's going on? Fucking, oh look, somebody slipped DMT into my coffee. I wonder who that could have been. Merrick. Smiling like a bastard. Anyways, like, she's walking through the forest, and, like, it's all fucking dark. She's getting scared. Her fucking cat's even being a big pussy. Until we see Big Dick Boy swinging and singing a song.
He comes in just, there's a power in every breath.
And he's got his little lantern, so, like, you can see.
And the goblins and the goblin animals are like, holy shit!
They're all blocking his ears because he sings like shitty.
One's trying to crush their own head with... One, I know, it's trying to cover their ear with a rock, but it looks like it's trying to grind their head down to the rock.
Just bashing his own brain in with a fucking rock. Wasn't it the crab frog that was actually doing that?
No, it was one of the... I think it was the cat.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
The goblin cat.
Yeah, there was a goblin cat also. That's not Turnip. But, yeah, we'll get to that after, I guess.
Yes.
But, yeah, kid comes in, and he's a big dick, he's got big dick energy. This big boy is his big dick singing his big song. And, he helps the lady get out of the woods. He's like, can I help you, my lady? And she's like,
my name's Kurt.
Yeah, it's like a...
What, about the Curdy. What about the goblins? Goblins. Don't they teach you anything up in that castle? Well, yes, they teach me reading, writing, and arithmetic. Arithmetic can't help you against goblins.
Arithmetic? She's a witch! Burn her! You know that she's been studying the science up in the castle in arithmetic, and she's a witch. That's black magic around these.
Just, I do love any knowledge that does not help you fight goblins is worthless.
Yeah, or it's considered witchcraft to the village peoples. But so he helps her out of the woods, and he's like, "Fine, why not?" I want to mention that like the kid's bandana is like this big blue bandana around his head, and it looks like he just had a fucking major head injury or something.
Also,
like
people,
Band-Aid.
all the characters blink, but not enough.
Yeah, they blink.
Their eyes will be just open, like straight, like stoned open for a full minute, and it's weird.
Cause they'll be fucking just wall-eyed for like minutes at a time, and it's like, why didn't they animate this? It's like, are they all fucking just fish people? A bunch of Mavi fish folk.
This is the ancient days of Innsmouth. Before outsiders.
Yeah. Fucking where's the princess staying? Top of the house.
I got nothing to say to you. I don't know. Never heard of no princess.
Excuse me, sir. Do you know anything about the local grocery store?
I ain't
heard no Burnham. It's like, I didn't say anything about a Burnham. Go away, outsider.
I ain't heard of no grocery store.
Excuse me, can you tell me anything about ghosts? I ain't afraid of ghosts. Okay.
I'm looking for a place where sailors hang out. No, I haven't.
No, I haven't. Actually. Okay, so he gets around the woods, right? With this big dick energy.
Yep. And then
she tries to kiss him as a thanks.
Yes.
Which we were like, you?
Well, she's immediately, I gotta kiss you. And we're like, what?
What?
What the fuck?
It's like, no, Bear, shut up the movie. We're gonna get arrested.
FBI, open up!
Yeah, the fucking SWAT teams are coming in. I hear the party wagons on the way. Oh man, the fucking party bus is showing up.
And everybody's jumping.
Lord. So, she eventually just gets interrupted by Looty.
Looty!
Yeah, tell her, come along now! You don't want to be fraternizing with this village boy now! It's like, but Looty, don't you Looty me!
And so she's at home.
Poor Babylon!
The king comes back, he's cool. She
goes Babylon arrives.
She has a dream and she goes into a ruined tower and finds an old but not old queen lady spinning
she's got gray hair. That's all it is.
Magic.
Yeah. It's like something out of fucking it's like the pinwheel from the spinning wheel from Sleeping Beauty. Yeah. I was like, when did this become Sleeping Beauty?
And she's talking.
She doesn't look old.
She has white hair and some bags under her eyes. That's it.
Barely anything.
And she's apparently her great grandmother.
I know it was hard to do.
He's her magical great grandmother instead of just a fairy godmother.
Back in the 90s, it was older to animate. It was weirder to animate older people back then, but still she didn't look a fucking day over 50.
But she's magic, so.
It looks like Madame Web.
Not at all, actually.
Well, with less wrinkles.
And an entirely different hairstyle, a mode of dress, and facial structure.
Yeah.
And eyes.
She should have been like a spider demon.
Sure, okay.
Hey, she's spinning thread, and she gives her magical thread.
Yeah.
She should have been like a spider goddess. Like fucking Lolf.
Like fucking Lolf and...
Yeah. It's fucking Shelob.
the Shelob from Shadow of War.
Yeah. She's cool. She's pretty, that one.
Yeah, she's a suicide girl.
I like her. She's my new favorite suicide girl. Fucking Shelob. If I was a girl...
she talks a lot of nonsense.
Damn.
She talks a lot of nonsense.
Yeah, she's just like, oh, this is light magic versus dark, blah 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 blah.
Fire picture of a three-headed dragon, fire picture of a knight.
Yeah. Fucking in 3 days, the boy will emerge risen from the tomb.
So the boy's fucking around in the mine with his family. He falls down a hole into a thing of rocks, meets the goblins who are planning to flood the mine, makes friends with the goblins' very abused beast of burden. Then we meet...
It's a weird looking fucking blue chocobo thing that apparently can swim. I don't know.
And they
use a whip as
a snake as a whip. It's cool.
While they're fucking
that's actually in Star Wars. The Yuzambong, their main weapon is the distaff.
Interesting.
Amphistaff. It's the amphistaff.
Yeah. The two goblins that are riding the carriage are
and they reveal that their weakness is their feet. And then we meet Prince Froglip with his pink clown hair and Dracula cape.
Yeah. He's pretty okay. He's really rapey, but still cool.
The drag queen of a queen. Yeah. And the idiot sneezing father with his giant rock head.
Yeah,
his giant millstone crown.
He's super fucking dumb.
They're all dumb.
Him especially though, like he's dumber than all the rest of them. He's just some fucking twit that like fucking doesn't even know like what the hell.
He's whipped.
Yeah.
By snakes.
No, he's whipped by them rock shoes because he likes the way it feels on his junk.
Yeah, the queen has... All goblins have only one toe.
No, except for the queen who has six toes. You know the queen because she has 6 toes. We have found the queen. Queen.
Queen.
Can we make a fan edit that's just all the goblins as fucking Knuckles?
You know what? I'm pretty sure no one gives a shit about this movie and that it qualifies as fair use at this point.
Oh, yeah.
So, maybe.
Probably. Garrett fucking T. This movie's older than me by like 3 years.
I'm older than you.
But this one's older than by 3 years.
And you know what we're both older than? Ash, move your teacup.
That's true. We can push her around. And also push around Nelson. He's younger than us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you little child. I see you.
Hey, don't click away from the video, Nelson. Nelson, now's not the time for porn. That comes later. Now is not the time for porn. That comes later.
Yeah, when your girlfriend shows up with her rock shoes, it's the only time you can get off.
Alright, bringing it back onto the movie.
Hey, this is about the movie. Okay, the rock shoes
There's
get
a
him
lot
hard.
of this movie that isn't important, like guards fucking around, Ludi getting drunk off her ass.
Yeah, but those are fun.
That's
fun. All good fun,
but
man.
a lot of it's just people fucking around as the goblins are like, we will conquer humanity.
Yeah.
And I will rape the princess.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make her suck the dirt from underneath my
That's all humans. All humans.
And
we'll be eating the dirt from under my fingernails.
From under my gooch. From in my grendel. That's Grendel.
Rape your mom.
Fuck your mom. The goblin should have dead her dead grandma.
The Princess Irene is given a magical infinite invisible thread.
Yeah.
Inside a ring.
Why? I don't fucking know.
And she has to follow it.
Yeah.
And then juxtaposed Curty.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that Curty is given another ball of thread, and he goes into
because his dad was gonna use that trying to go down there looking for the goblins, but he ends up passing out drunk at his.
We just assume he's drunk because he's sleeping at the kitchen table.
Well, like he's not just gonna sleep there just because. It's like no, it's not like okay. No sober person takes a nap at the dinner table.
True.
Nobody. Like if you're sober, you're not sleeping at the dinner table.
You're sleeping in the bed.
Yeah,
like a human.
Exactly, or you're laying on the couch. Because
like falling asleep on the couch, doesn't make you could be drunk and fall asleep on the couch. That's fine, but you don't have to be.
But if you're sleeping at the dinner table, you are completely drunk.
Yeah.
Like you have to be.
So the kid goes down with the ball of thread, immediately fucks up, is captured by goblins, stamps on their feet and sings.
Yeah.
Like
He puts up a good fight against
Yeah,
them, though.
he
He
picks up
grabs
a
a
club
fucking...
made of
He
rock.
goes big pee-pee mode and starts swinging on their fucking feet.
and all the time he's singing. So they seal
Screaming
him
a La Rock Mamba by name.
So they seal him in a cave.
Yeah.
And then Irene comes down with her magic thread and saves him.
Yeah. Because true power comes from Allah.
For a while, though, she was surfing on a piece of rock.
Yeah, that was cool, actually. I was fun with that.
Because this movie's made in the 90s, so you gotta throw surfing in somewhere.
Yeah, she does the 900.
Oh, she
does the Christ Air.
She also climbs a stairway to heaven.
Yeah, that whole part of the movie was like fucking Pink Floyd's The Wall encapsulated.
Yeah.
Because like it's showing a bunch of visuals of like fucking doves. And then like the dove turns into flowers. And then like the flower turns into the grandma or something. Like, it's fucking trippy.
I sentence you to be exposed before your peers. Tear down the wall.
You can't have any pudding before you eat your meat.
How can you How can you eat if you don't eat your meat? How can you have any pudding?
You have any pudding? You put pudding. Put pop. So the boy is saved by her because she follows the thread, and
they get out and they're like, the goblins are gonna attack the city, and not in following for like animated or kids films with of a kid telling the parents something.
Yeah.
The dad's like, you know what? Fuck it, let's double the guard. Why not? I'm thinking.
Yeah, once they actually get out of there, like she's
but
like,
of course,
I need to speak to my father. And she's like, double the guard. It's like, okay. He's like, fine. Oh yeah, he was singing the whole time he was locked inside the cave. The whole fucking time. He did not stop singing.
No, he's fucking badass.
Yeah. Meanwhile, they're sinning while he's singing.
Please stop singing while I'm singing.
There you go.
Cigars are evil, you won't miss them. We'll find ways to simulate that smell. What a sorry fella, rolled him and smoked like a panatella. You're on level 1 of robot hell.
Oh yeah, it's important to note that they actually took one of the queen's shoes while they were down there.
Yes.
And just got rid of it.
Yeah, because she doesn't have it later on.
Yeah, but then they wake her up and she ends up like...
Then the goblins attack.
Yep.
And then Courtney's like, stamp on their feet.
Oh wait, we missed one thing.
Yeah, the kid gets a shit kicked out of him by the guards
No,
accidentally.
They go up to the tower.
Right, to look for the woman.
To look for the grandma.
Yeah.
But the princess is like, my grandma's invisible.
We don't have time for invisible
We don't have time to be wasting on invisible grandmothers. And Merrick's like, yeah, that's a fucking notable line. It's like, that's fucking stupid.
Don't you looty me.
It's like, hey, I waste my time all the time thinking about my grandmother, my invisible grandma. My yeah. Rest in peace, yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace, Nan.
Yeah. We've all got grandmas that are invisible now. Like, all of our grandmas are invisible.
But they're watching over you.
Yeah, that's true.
Think about that.
Like my stand.
Think about that whenever you're fapping. Your grandma's watching you.
Also, Zone 10 and Ceiling Cat. They're watching you, too.
And Bob the Tomato. It's actually really inconvenient. The sheer number of people who
that
are watching
masturbate on a regular basis. Lord. Oh, fuck.
What are we even talking about?
Big pee-pee mode, I guess.
Right.
I don't know. So, yeah, the guards basically start going after the goblins because the goblins have invaded. And the kids running around going big pee-pee mode, screaming stamp on their feet and sing.
And so they are, because this fucking kid knows what's up.
Yeah. Ludi's so drunk when they finally start attacking that she's calling the wine that she's been drinking drunk.
That's a new low.
She's like, wine, you're drunk. Go home.
I mean, I think she was talking about to the rats that weren't there, but...
No, I think she was like telling the wine that fell out of the cask to go back home because it was drunk. It's like, has the wine been getting into the wine? Laughing her ass off because she's blotto.
She is so drunk.
A fucking lush.
She's not gonna have a good morning. So the goblins are driven back, except Froglip kidnaps the princess in a very rapey fashion as he appears behind the door. And then they flood the caverns, but it doesn't kill the miners because they made a wall.
Yeah.
And one fucking miner's holding it, like bracing with his legs.
Yeah, there's a couple there just bracing the thing.
And they're fucking strong.
Legs to the wall, back up against the rock. Just fucking flexing with all they have. And they're strong. They're holding their own.
It's not super strong. Phil, you're super strong.
Yeah. They're all being led by Phil Swift.
They all fight for Dario.
He's the head miner.
But they all fight for Dario.
Do they down there?
Yeah.
Is that where they filmed Lucha?
Yep.
Okay, I guess it's still going then. I mean, they wrapped up the last season. They canceled the show, but I guess they're still doing it down there.
1991.
Yeah, maybe they traveled back in time and got a whole bunch of, fairy tale wrestlers to fight the Lucha.
Fairy tale wrestlers?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A whole bunch of goblin wrestlers. Lucha.
Goblins can't wrestle.
Yes, they
It's
can.
against the law.
Where?
So there's a big...
Where's the law? No, you fucking tell me where the law is.
Law.
Goblins can't wrestle.
Law.
Is that like a Goosebumps book?
Yes.
Like, Goblins can't wrestle.
It really
along
should
with,
be.
Bigfoot's. No, it's Bailey School Kids.
Mm.
Like sea monsters can't throw water balloons and
Piano lessons can be murder.
yeah, or like that one. That's a Goosebumps book.
Yeah.
I get the Bailey School Kids books mixed up with Goosebumps books sometimes, because like they're both just like horror kids books.
Yep.
But yeah, Goblins Can't Wrestle would definitely be a Bailey School Kids book.
Is this a goblin dressed up like...
Vampires Can't Wear Polka Dots. That's another one.
Of course it is.
Yeah. That's like the first one, I think, actually. That's when they meet their homeroom teacher. Anyways, let's continue on here.
So there's a big fight between the goblin prince Froglip and Curdy.
Well, it's like a bit of a standoff, really.
Yeah.
They have like a scuffle down in the wine cellar. Because like that's where they were both hiding.
And then they send... Well, then they're fighting on a rock, like Star Trek.
Yeah, because like the whole cave floods and
the
basically
water
sends
surging
them
around them.
out. Yeah.
And the goblin... Froglip kind of has this one. Because he grabs the prince.
Yeah.
And he's about to fucking Dark Knight Rises him. He's just like, I wondered what would break your spirit, son boy, or your body.
Oh yeah, I think it goes without saying he speaks with a lisp. It's a really bad lisp.
A spitty lisp.
A spitty lisp. He's super scary. He's despicable.
You're despicable.
I'm a piss all over you.
With my big goblin penis.
You saved the princess with your big penis. But I will take your penis and use it on the princess.
My plan is great.
My plan is great.
Until the little collateral damage.
Stop talking about my plan behind my back.
So
I'm super smart.
So he gets killed.
Yeah, he does. He gets fucking booted off the goddamn waterfall.
And then they all lived happily ever after.
Yeah, it ends with them almost kissing again, which is like,
but kisses her. But she kisses his cheek instead. The parents, the dad comes back.
She barely kisses him at all.
Yeah, it's a little like a peck.
Yeah, it was like they were going for the lips,
yeah,
and then they just like move it over,
which is good.
Gives like a really fast like of
yeah.
a kiss. It's basically just like
yeah,
a little peck. And then everybody, the whole kingdom sings happy-go-lucky about.
I'd like to teach the castle to sing.
Yeah.
In perfect. I wish
They
they
all
were
sing-
singing better music.
Yeah, like better look on the bright side of life.
Or, Exit light.
Yeah, if they were singing that while fighting, we're
And
like, they should just be singing Metallica. Because like the normal song that they're singing is singing about like light versus night.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, you can sing Metallica.
Or Fear of the Dark.
Yeah, Fear of the Dark would be cool too. Just reach for it, you know, whatever cool metal song that has even the slightest bit to do with darkness versus light.
Or you could do something about Goblin.
Necrogoblicon. They should have said nobody survives. No one survives.
Goblins coming down.
We used to laugh, we used to cry, and all that's not it, you alive.
Goblins coming down from
No
space.
one survives.
Kapla, kapla, eat your face.
And then there's a tiny little sparkle from the top of the tower.
Yeah.
Where the grandmother was,
And
apparently.
she did nothing the whole movie.
Basically, all she did was just fucking babble on about fucking magic.
She said stuff.
Magic twine and bullshit.
She said stuff that made Yoda make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not
That's for
why
sure.
Sensei Yoda. Crazy swamp hobo Yoda.
Yeah, even Looney was like, "You don't have a grandmother, but whatever. I guess that's fine." Like she was
And it's such public knowledge that even fucking kid Curty is like, "You don't have a grandmother." It's like, how do you know?
Well, she's not here. We don't have time to be wasting on this
Invisible grandmothers. So, what do you think of the Princess and the Goblins?
It was all right. I would enjoy it a lot more if I was younger, of course.
Yeah, I liked it as a child, but
yeah, but
there's much better
I should have been
animated.
afraid of this, but then again, with some of the other things that we've seen, like I feel kind of justified in being afraid.
It sure wasn't Raggedy Ann and Andy's Musical Adventure.
That was acid. That was an acid trip. This was like, it was a mild shroom trip.
So,
of a movie.
I kind of wish we didn't watch this when we did watch it.
Yeah.
Because a few days ago, I watched Secret of Nim.
Yeah.
And it's really not a good idea to watch any animated film after The Secret of Nim, because it is the best animated film.
Well, last night I was watching Rosemary's Baby, which was also somewhat not fitting. Well, like super not fitting as opposed to this, because like, oh my god, is that like, it's like Rosemary's Baby's not even like a real horror movie to me. It's like it's just 70s porn.
Yeah, I'm not
with
a
a somewhat.
I'm not a fan of that film.
Horror, yeah, it's a weird one.
Yeah, I don't like
Seriously
it that
fucking
much.
messed up. Like I wasn't expecting it to be that. But, like, from the first, 10 minutes, after about, 30 minutes of Rosemary's Baby, you're like, is this just the whole movie?
Then
it turns out to be the whole movie.
We're discussing Rosemary's Baby right now.
Yes, we are.
Bonus mini review.
Mini review of Rosemary's Baby.
I was with the movie.
Yeah.
Until it was revealed that they were actually Satanists.
Well, they're not exactly Satanists. It's, their own little sex cult thing.
But up until the Hail Satan,
yeah,
I was with the movie because it was like, is she? Is it?
Well, it's like Father Night, whatever.
Well, it's like, is she crazy? What's going on here?
Yeah, it's like, is she just baby crazy?
Does
she just want a baby?
Because everything pointed to her just being a little nuts.
Yeah, especially the baby crazy angle where she's like, "Come in me, whatever," blah blah blah.
Yeah,
yeah, that was like, okay, yeah, that she's probably just ticking on her biological clock. That would be fine, the whole movie could have just ended on her eventually getting pregnant, even though she shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Well, no, she could have been.
Anyway,
with other dudes.
What do you give the Goblins?
I'm gonna give the Goblins a good clubbing on the toesies, and
I'm gonna give the
getting super high fucking.
I'm gonna give the Goblins a better ruler.
Yeah.
In David Bowie.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. This guy was essentially Goblin fucking Goblin Iggy Pop, basically Iggy Pop from Rock and Roll.
Mock?
Yeah,
he was not near as charismatic as Mock.
But he was getting he could have gotten there. I felt if he would have been a bit more.
You know what he
needed?
You know what he needed?
What?
Tim Curry. This movie needed Tim Curry.
I feel like any movie could have just been injected with the Tim Curry, and it would have been better.
Prince. I'm Prince Froglip Goblin. Unfortunately,
and if you played it with a lisp,
because the problem would be if you have Tim Curry as the Goblin, suddenly Prince Froglip is sexy, just because he's even if the design is unchanged, he's Tim Curry.
Even though they're all just fucking goddamn pipe cleaner people and they're just being gangly motherfuckers.
He's still I guess he's sexy then. He's Tim Curry.
he would be a sexy Tim Curry. But I guess that's the end of the review.
See, you've met my faithful goblins.
This could have also done better if it was directed by fucking
Don Bluth.
I was gonna say a dude that made Hard Boiled. Fucking John Woo.
John Woo?
Yeah, because there was the doves flying out at the
right. The doves make the rainbow at the end. I forgot.
There's a lot of doves in this movie. My God. It's like, was this directed by fucking John Woo?
Nicolas Cage is Froglip.
Oh man. Bangkok Dangerous cross with fucking
Face Off.
Face Off. Cross with fucking Hard Boiled. God damn it.
Next
Goblins.
Next up, we got another movie.
What do we have? What's the treat for next time? It's a little teaser that you're gonna give us.
We're gonna get another zombie film.
Ooh, brains.
A Lucio Fulci zombie film.
Ooh, Lucio Fulci. It's been a little bit since we've seen some of his stuff. Been a little bit. Anything else you want to give away, or is that gonna be it?
It's part of an unofficial trilogy.
Unofficial.
I'm just trying to find the name of the trilogy.
That kind of narrows it down.
Play for time while I'm looking for this. Don't just let it be dead silence.
Okay, alright. I haven't watched a whole lot of zombie movies lately. I mean, like, I guess like Zombieland, rewatching that. That's a good one. We could always get a Twinkie later. Are there any Twinkies in this movie?
Probably not.
Oh. What's in
it's the first movie of the Gates of Hell trilogy.
Ooh, interesting. I probably only seen like one or two, maybe just like one of these movies. Probably haven't seen them a lot, but I guess we'll watch them next time.
Yes, we will. I haven't had a good old Italian horror film in a while.
I'll watch an Italian movie in a little bit, I think.
Actually, when was the last one? Let me double check.
Was Asylum Italian?
That was British. That was like full on British.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, it's been a little bit since we've seen like an actual like Italian film in general, like horror. Dracula 3D.
Okay, I guess 2019, The Fall of New York was Italian. But
was it?
Yeah, very much.
Okay, I haven't watched that.
You didn't watch it, but it was probably Italian.
I'm gonna watch it.
But an Italian horror. I think the last one would be
Cinema Snob also did 2019, Fall of New York.
I know. This year?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, he did it
last year? Good.
Well, yeah, he did it like as a New Year's thing.
Shit, I think the last proper Italian horror film we did was Suspiria.
Oh yeah, that was. Yeah, you're right.
And that's the Italian horror film.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, I guess we're gonna dive back into that. It'll be a good little return to that.
And before that, we had like Zombie 2 and Demons. Both of those.
Demons was great though.
First one was a lot better.
Yeah, Demons 1 was fantastic.
Troll 2.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess we'll get into that next time.
Till then, I've been Merrick D'Amato.
Yeah, and I've been a weird fucking gobbledygook.
And we'll see you next time for more Zomzoms.
Bye-bye.